good evening. Welcome to Anime Analyst. I'm your host, Thomas Fry, and tonight we are discussing Mayonaka Punch. Missed the punch. You know, I practiced that for 5 minutes coming on because I just thought it was so funny. Alright, so we got tonight a anime about a bunch of girls, vampires, living in a what they call the Bayport Manor, and they it's called YouTube, but it's a funny make off of, we all know it's YouTube that they're talking about, but they're trying to make videos on YouTube. This is a must-see for modern people, a story of rebirth for these high-energy girls who upload videos with their own stories, brought to you by the staff of Paprika Combing. So, tonight, this anime originally aired in the summer of 2024. It is still going. We got 2 more episodes. Are on episode 10. PA Works is the studio. This was made from a book. A comic book was the original on this story. And let me slide down here real quick. The book original work was Video Posting Girl. So, you know how everyone is about copyrights. I shouldn't have said the word. We are doing a YouTube video here, but we are going to talk about an anime that's doing a YouTube video. So we got to keep those two separate. We don't want any copyright compromises. The genre is a comedy, and it's supernatural, and the theme is vampire, and it's a PG-13. It's got a score of 7.06, and it's ranked upper 3969, with popularity at 3749. But don't let the bad numbers hit you. It only has, 37,000 members. It's kind of new. It didn't have a lot of publicity over here in the U.S. It's on Crunchyroll only over here. Everything else is Japan-based. And over in Japan, it's broadcast on Monday at 22:30 JST. That's Japan Standard Time. So it's a late night one. So there's not a lot. So we're not expecting a popularity of 80 here. But don't let that get it down. This anime is worth watching, and I don't want to get serious on you because it is a comedy, but they did figure out how to get in some pretty serious issues that kids today are facing. And when your friends all of a sudden, you're doing this big project as Masuki is, and her friends we don't want you in our group no more, so they just kick her out. So you're already doing something, you're at the top of the game, and then the people that you built your everything on all of a sudden dump on you because they can't handle your loud or different personality and how that makes you feel. And you just, at that point, you don't want to give up. You were already there. You knew what you were doing, and better being, so wow. I mean, I don't know how you would feel if you're calling in the anime, they're calling each other sisters, but related or not, it doesn't matter. I mean, I got friends that I call my best friend. I call him, he's my brother from another mother. And if he just outright dumped on me, that does not feel good in any way, shape, or form. But you have to get over it. You have to go on. There's no choice in the matter. So you just keep going and doing what you can. And this is a comedy around, and it's got a lot of upbeat tones on getting past issues, stuff like that. We are dealing with, these are the group here, and this is Live, Fu, and Ichiku. They are The center one is Live. She's a main character. Masaki is the main character. Um, Sorry, wrong picture. That's Masaki hanging down underneath Live. She's taking her for a ride. Vampires have wings, so they're up there. Could you imagine that? All of a sudden, you're human, we're earthbound, and all of a sudden, this new friend you got just hook you up and let's go for a flight. That would be cool. I mean, I don't know about you, but have you ever been in an airplane and look out a window? That is, the scenery is phenomenal, and you can only get that from a big airplane, an airplane period. And I've been on a lot of smaller airplanes where you got bigger windows. It's really easy to see, and it makes it very much enjoyable. The sights up there, especially at night, are phenomenal. The way the lights light up and stuff like that. It's just a really cool thing. So now this poor girl did this, YouTube thing with her friends. They got pretty popular, and then after they kicked her out, they're dissing on her constantly, which to me, that makes them, they're a bunch of friends. And I don't have a beeper, so the cutout on the mic was, because we're doing this live, the cutout on the mic is automatic when it comes in there. I try to catch myself before I say a cuss word, so I'm trying not to say them too bad. But and then she goes, and the only other person she can really find to do this YouTube thing with is a vampire, and the vampire wants her blood, so they trade. Like, you help me create, be on YouTube, create more. You help me do that. You let me film you, and I'll give you my blood. And she wants this so bad, that she is willing. She's like, you can eat me. Just take all my blood. She doesn't care. She just wants to. Now, of course, it's a comedy, so they get themselves in trouble. Another friend comes by. You know how the third wheel is, only in this case it's fourth wheel. And she just, an idiot, blows the whole front of the house out. And then you've got the guardian of the house. Now, Yuki is the one that goes between the mother, whom we never see. Reminds me of Charlie on Charlie's Angels. And she is the go-between, telling them, you destroyed it, we're going to demolish the house, we're going to separate all of you, put you in with different houses, that way you can't do any more damage. And they talk mother, and that's all we know about this person, into, giving them 6 months, and they have to come up with 1 million subscribers in 6 months on YouTube. So, wow, that could, I don't know, but I don't even think that would only be possible on outlandish videos, and normally, you see a lot of really short ones, or, the boat crashing into the docks, stuff like that's gonna hit, in the millions. But just to go and create a channel about having fun and about life aspects and stuff like that, you're not going to get, it's going to be really hard. I don't want to say you're not, because it's done every day. Not my channel, but I'm really trying. I want to do honest reviews. I want to tell you what I really think. I want to give you as much information as I possibly can. I've watched every single episode of every single anime that I've talked about, and then some. I have seen literally thousands of animes front to back, and many of them many times. I love watching anime. I do not like comics, but I like anime. Okay? So I want to tell you about it. And this one is a super cool one. It kind of catches you. It's a little bit silly. It's got a little bit of silly. It's got a little bit of straightforward. It's got a little bit of seriousness. It's got a whole lot of fun in it. So why don't you go check it out? And I think you might like this one. I think the ratings are a little far off. It's a little high. This one can be seen at, I had to change screens on my other one. I am short helpers today, so I apologize. It's on Hulu, it's on Prime Video, and it's on Crunchyroll. The Japanese website is mayopan.jp. And you can check out the actual website of the anime itself. So check it out, report back, and please, anything that you have watched that you've heard us talk about, please, I can take it. Be critical of me. Am I doing something wrong? Do you not like my beautiful beard? I'm working on my Santa Claus thing, so we'll see how that goes. But it ain't all gray yet, but I'm working on it. This is Anime Analyst, and we are talking about Mayonaka Punch tonight, and I will see you tomorrow night, and I look forward to it. So you all have a good evening. We'll